Hi everyone, we have a very auspicious, very positive aspect which is coming up, which is planet of expansion, planet of enlightenment, the planet of creation, the planet of sustenance is going direct, and that opens up abundance for us. That the first step of it is always enlightenment, us coming out of darkness, us coming out of a phase which has been volatile, has been about digging up from within ourselves to bring out the elements, and now it becomes the time to sort of grow from it, to expand forward, to move forward in the light of Guru, the Jupiter planet. We'll start with a short mantra because we want to honor this enlightenment. We want to open our hearts to what's coming for us and open our heart to, more importantly, to the blessings that are about to come, to open us to the positivity, because sometimes the inertia holds us back even when the external reality is changing. So we are mentally moving into a more positive space as our external reality shifts with this mantra. It's about honoring the creation of God. It's about honoring the trials, the tribulations that we have been through. And it's to honor that support is nearby, that a guru, that is, we're making our offering to the remover of our darkness, to the remover of our ignorance, and that person could be within us, or if you externalize it to be a god, to be a higher power, then so be it. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Om. Guru Mantra, or the hymn of power, is essentially a chant which is meant to thank all our gurus, thank all our teachers, thank all the things that have happened in our life so far, which have contributed to our transformation, which have contributed to our growth, which have contributed to who we are today. So, our creator, Brahma, our preserver, Vishnu, our current moment, which is through the preserver Vishnu, and our transformation, which is coming through trials and tribulations, Lord Shiva. These are signifiers of, you can call mythology, religion, planets, gods, which combine together and are called Guru, our teacher. And we are thanking our teacher for returning back home to giving us this internal enlightenment so we can move forward and externalize it now. With Jupiter, the planet of expansion, the planet of hope, the planet of enthusiasm, the planet of social interaction and support going direct on 11th of August, we are about to see the whole manifestation that Jupiter in Sagittarius promises us. Jupiter is in Sagittarius this year for the first time since 2007. That 12-year cycle which Jupiter in Sagittarius begins is the one of highest of the possibility in terms of our growth, highest of the possibility in an area of our life that we look at for positivity, for expansion, for growing more than where we are right now. This cycle comes to replenish our reserves of hope, replenish our reserves of faith, replenish our sense of adventure, our education, our knowledge about who we are. It enlightens us from within, which is the whole period of Jupiter retrograde that we just went through. And then the external manifestation on the basis of us knowing who we are begins from there. The external support starts coming in, the social activity starts picking up. We start seeing the support of the universe, the support of the environment around us. And that starts moving forward into manifestation of what we have been waiting for since Jupiter went retrograde around 14th or 15th of April of this year. And that after this extended period of suspense, of adjustments, of revisions, unleashes the blocked blessings and to some extent the emotions to start with. The first uh, the first effect of it is always enlightenment, is always epiphanies, is always us realizing what we want out of life. Where do we want to go? What is our expansion? Where are we aiming towards? So, this directional shift which happens with Sun meeting Jupiter ahead of Jupiter going direct on 11th of August enlightens us from within about our ambition, enlighten us from within us in terms of where do we want to go, what is our path, what is our life path. So we can direct our energies, our blessings in that direction. Because Jupiter is not a discretionary planet. It does not decide our life path. We decide our life path. It can only guide us, it can only give us the tools for expansion. But we are meant to direct that energy in a specific direction, on a specific path that we have now realized is our path, is our life path. And I'll give you some guiding notes on what it could be, where you can sort of direct this positivity, this energy, where you will find the highest expansion if you take an initiative in that direction over the course of next couple of months, starting from 11th of August all the way till 2nd of December, by looking at your rising sign, by looking at your sun sign, by looking at your moon sign. When we look at your rising sign, it tells you where you could apply yourself in terms of worldly success. When we look at your sun sign, it guides us physically in our ambition. Where do you want to direct your life towards when it comes to your career, when it comes to your ambition? When we look at your moon sign, it tells us where should we expand emotionally in our personal life, our inner world. Where will that be supported? So we look at that, and in addition to that, we would look at the exact degrees at which this is happening. This is happening at 14 degree 13 minutes, which is around 15 degree. It is a degree of perspective. It is a degree of turnaround. It is a degree when a chapter of inner reflection gets over and the external expansion begins. It is a degree of innovation, of knowledge, of perspective, of Albert Einstein moment. This is the degree of moon of Albert Einstein. This is our voila moment. This is our moment of awakening, of moving forward. So now, without further delay, let's look at individual sign. Let's look at where we think this expansion can be directed, and this will flow towards the Leo new moon that I spoke about in a separate video in your monthly videos of August. It will positively bless wherever sun, wherever Leo is in your sign. So it will bless your expansion. It will bless your expansion in a creative pursuit, in an area of joy, in an area of a field where you want to feel like a king, where you want to feel like you want to be proud of what you're doing. So this fuels the growth that is coming with Sun and Leo, and this is all happening at a time when Uranus is turning as well. So Uranus awakens us in a very different way. It vibrates through our body, so we get out of inertia. Jupiter is a softer influence which we need to apply towards, which we need to be drawn towards, which we need to move our body towards, and then that becomes an easier manifestation provided we take a step towards it. So let's dig into individual signs now. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, Jupiter is turning direct in your house of work and health. That is excellent because it opens up the opportunities for new job, for the better kind of work, better work environment, more support from the co-workers, more supportive work environment overall. And that in turn benefits your health in some way. It expands how you are when it comes to you taking care of yourself. It opens up the opportunities for, if you have had any health ailments, it opens up these solutions for them. So in terms of focusing your energy, if you were not satisfied with what you were doing in the last 3 or 4 months, it would have educated you what you like when it comes to your work environment. It would have educated you also about what you don't like in your work environment. And now becomes the time to pursue the right kind of work opportunities, pursue the right kind of work environment, pursue the right kind of health care for yourself. If you realize that there were some things that were not working well when it comes to your health, looking for the right kind of health routines, yoga, other activities that benefit you, any of the other things that were bothering you when it comes to your physical well being, now becomes the time to sort of set up the routine, the right routine for it, and you will benefit greatly from it. Setting up any kind of health routine in normal condition, like it will take a long time for that health routine to benefit you, you will see a much easier flow of health benefit coming through a health routine setup as a result of Jupiter turning direct. Also, you'll find support for it, you'll find the right tools for it. It's like when you're trying to find the right trainer and a good trainer comes through, or you're looking to find the right doctor and the right doctor comes through. Those kind of things, if you seek it, you will get it. Don't overload your daily activities because the positivity becomes so infectious here. We try to expand beyond our means sometimes here. So taking on too many projects, taking on too many daily chores is something that you want to be a little bit careful of. But we'll be very, very proactive when it comes to our daily life, and we should be proactive in our daily life. We should see a turnaround in our opinion, in our hope about our daily activity. The day routine becomes more easier, becomes softer, becomes more supportive. Like a day goes by with a little bit of ease that was missing earlier. And that helps you move forward. That helps you physically, that helps you work out, that helps you take care of your health, that takes care of you finding the right kind of job opportunities, attracting the right kind of job opportunities. But you want to put yourself in the situation where you're seeking them. What brings you happiness in work? Any of the connecting to a higher purpose through work gives you joy. Connecting to a higher goal gives you joy. So when your work involves something your beyond a limited scope, you want your work to mean something in longer period of time. It needs to be like a purpose for you. You need to find meaning and purpose in what you do. So as long as you're aiming for those kind of job opportunities, you will feel yourself in a much, much positive space. You want to be in a situation, if possible for you, to do a job where you are sort of helping others, even you're enlightening others, you are opening others to more opportunities in your job. So being in that kind of profession, or if you are a head of a team, you want to be in a situation where you are growing your team. You're like a teacher for your team. You're expanding your team's perspective about what they can do. And this aspect allows you to bring your entire work team to a better position with you as a lead. So, teach, give hope, educate people, mentor your team, mentor your coworkers. Work in a diverse environment where you get exposure from people who are different from you. That benefits you. And at this point in time, seeking those opportunities becomes a much easier task. Moving to a job like that becomes an easier task. Your health routines, usually you know intuitively what is the issue when it comes to your health. You are very intuitive about it. You know if there's a connection to work, you not feeling happy at work usually contributes to not feeling good in your health. So a holistic healing method usually benefits you better. So you might want to be in lookout for that. And if you get that under a trained professional, you'll see a benefit of that in a much expansive way than normally. But this enlightenment that, yeah, either through a chance meeting with somebody or just an opportunity coming through, or you just realizing what you want to do in your life, that comes through with this aspect, with this turnaround. And this is especially true this month if you have planets around 14 or 15 degree of Cancer, which is around 6th of July born. You'll see a turnaround when it comes to your situation, in your interaction with people who are different from you at work. The support system shifts as well at work. This is especially true this month for 14 or 15 degree of Cancer, which is around 6th of July born. Then in September, when Jupiter moves forward, 15 to 18 degree of Cancer will see a physical manifestation, in my view, which is around 7th to 10th of July born. Then in October, when Jupiter moves to 18 to 23 degree, 18 to 23 degree Cancer, or around 10th to 15th of 10 to 15th of July born, will experience it most in the month of October. Then people who are born after 15th of July will experience that in November, which is around 23 degree of Cancer or beyond. 23 to 30 degree of Cancer. I display this on the screen as well for you to look at, but this is just the exact degrees. All of you will feel the ease come through. When Jupiter turns around, we all feel it, irrespective of our degrees, irrespective of where our planets are. As long as you are a Cancer rising sun or moon, you'll experience this turnaround when it comes to your emotional well-being at work, when it comes to your opportunities and support from others for your work, acceptance of your work, opportunities of expanding what you do at work, opportunities of improving your health as a result of that. So, good luck for that, Cancer, and I'll move over to the next sign now.